What's up, geeks and gamers? It's Jeremy coming to you with another video, and today we're going to talk about Disney's A Wrinkle in Time. So, A Wrinkle in Time is pretty much a bomb at the box office, and it's a bomb with the critics, and it's a bomb with the fans. And why would I be somewhat excited about this? Well, because of what we were told to be the greatest filmmaker in the history of humanity, Ava DuVernay. The mainstream media, the mainstream YouTube channels, they were all hyping Ava DuVernay up to be the great next big thing. And she was going to do a Star Wars movie, and she was going to do a Marvel movie, and she was going to do all these great, wonderful things. And I'm like, who the fuck is this woman, and why are they hyping her up? So I had to look her up. She's done really nothing. I mean, she did like Selma. She did a few TV shows, and a documentary. But more importantly, she did a Jay-Z and Beyonce video. So obviously, at that point, you're pretty much gonna have a Star Wars movie given to you. So the media really has been hyping her name up, trying to push her name into Star Wars, and so that's when I became aware of her, because I'd never heard of her based on her body of work or anything she's actually done. I heard about her because the identity politics channels and the media they were just hyping her up for no reason. So I'm like, okay, who is this woman? And you go to her Twitter account and she's like, politics, 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 left-wing politics, left-wing politics. And it's like, good Lord. I don't want this woman anywhere near Star Wars. I don't want her anywhere near anything. I don't want her near a Marvel film. I don't want her near a DC film. I don't want her near anything. So the fact that A Wrinkle in Time is a complete and total disaster is good news as far as I'm concerned. Now again, I've accepted that people in Hollywood have these views. I'm completely understanding of that. I don't have to agree with everything they say, believe, do, but at least when someone has the talent or the resume to offset their ludicrous noise that they continue to make, then that's fine. We all know where Mark Hamill stands on things, but Mark Hamill's Luke effing Skywalker. He can say whatever he wants. I don't care. I've mentioned before, like, Green Day is my favorite band. They are so out there with their politics, but I love their music. So it's like, whatever. With Ava DuVernay, I've never ever heard of you based on your body of work. Yet all I really know you for is your political nonsense on Twitter. So you don't have a resume that's going to offset the noise that you're creating. Therefore, I don't really care about anything you have to say or do. So A Wrinkle in Time, it's got a 42% on Rotten Tomatoes, which is really bad. And it's got a 34% audience score. Now, obviously the alt-right is working overtime, and because they drove The Last Jedi down to a 48% apparently. That was not fans. Like, nobody disliked The Last Jedi. That was all the alt-right. So now the alt-right has infiltrated not even just the audience score on A Wrinkle in Time. They've also clearly made their way into the critics side of things too, because that's the only way we can justify that a minority female has a bad film. The alt-right has clearly infiltrated the critics side of things too, and I don't know what we're gonna do to stop this. It's just it's an epidemic, and hopefully we can get this situated, right? But yeah, and then the box office, $33 million opening weekend. Really not a good opening weekend for a film of this magnitude. This film has an A-list cast, it has a big budget, and it's backed by Disney, so that means that they were expecting big things from this film, and clearly it's not happening. So this is good news, because this will shut the Ava DuVernay for Star Wars, for Marvel, for DC nonsense up. I've already heard people trying to claim that it's not her fault and try to look at it from a different perspective. Shut the hell up. She sucks, okay? She's not the great director that you tried to make her out to be, and that's just the bottom line. I don't remember people making any excuses for Josh Trank for Fan Stick, but yet here we are, we have people trying to justify Ava DuVernay in this failure of a film that she has produced. Anybody who tried to align her name with Star Wars, you play the identity politics game, and you are irrelevant, as your opinions are. Identity politics are something that needs to die a quick and fast death. And Ava DuVernay's failure here, she is, in a small way, she is helping that movement along, because it was just a complete joke that this woman was ever mentioned with Star Wars, with Marvel, with DC, with any big tentpole films, considering she had done nothing other than she was the correct skin color and the correct gender that the mainstream media wants her to be. It's complete bullshit. But I'm happy about this. What do you guys think? Have you seen A Wrinkle in Time? I will not go see it. I have no desire to see it. And I've generally liked almost all of Disney's live action films. Here's one for you. This one's going to be interesting for everyone, okay? The Disney live action films, of all of them, and I've generally enjoyed almost all of them. Here's the funny part. What is my favorite Disney live action film? I want you to guess that in the comments. And the first person that gets it, I'll pin the post, and we'll go from there. But I want to see, like, and it's gonna, I don't, if you're from our Facebook community, don't answer. Some of you might know the answer, but what is my favorite Disney live action film? It's not the obvious choice. I can promise you that. Not only that, this particular film was my favorite film of the year it came out in. I love this movie so very much. So anyway, you guys have a great day. I'll be back later. Have a good one.